To me, it was the potential of Saskatchewan. We were productive beyond the million people at the time of our province. And so when I looked at emerging markets trends and demand profiles, and I looked at what we were producing but what the world wanted, it just, to me, was a excitement. It was come back to Saskatchewan, do things here that I might not have an opportunity to do in New York or in Chicago or in London.
His whole pitch to the Premier back when he said Saskatchewan needed to step up its game and go after these emerging markets was really about agriculture and resources a lot. He was the person kind of with the badge to go and sell these pulse crops, and he did a massively successful job at it.
I grew up in a first-generation immigrant household in rural Saskatchewan. We immigrated from Turkey. Our kids were born here. Our parents were proud to be Canadians. They were proud of their, rural economy in Davidson, but they wanted us to know there was a world outside of Saskatchewan. They wanted us to appreciate that the world was a big place with great opportunity. And so, I think that that's what I brought to the industry, was drive, a global vision. And I think that that's how I've been able to take my place in the industry as somebody who has made a difference.
When he started fractionating pulse crops and taking the protein out to sell it to Beyond Meats, he'd end up with a lot of flour, and he would start experimenting with the flour, and then he realized you could make pasta out of the flour and it was gluten-free, and so he would develop that whole product. Murad's been very instrumental in helping the UN Food Program adjust its approaches to save money, improve food aid.
The concept was simple. Consolidate everything into one cardboard box of 25 kilograms. We could give it to one family, and that family could eat for weeks.
He's a guy that not only runs a business, but he's got a passion for the world and the community. And he uses his resources, his contacts, his company to try to make a difference that way.
And to me, the University of Saskatchewan being my alma mater, I like to be connected, and I want to inspire another student to take the risk that I took. I want them to realize that they can have a globally significant and successful company based right here in Saskatchewan.
When you work alongside people like that, you really appreciate, what a joy it is to work with really great people that are visionaries and want to do the right thing.
There are so many pioneers in this industry. Farmers who took the first seed and grew it. Traders who started companies trading these commodities when they weren't there. I did bring a passion, for rural Saskatchewan and for agriculture, and I brought a passion and an outlook on the world, I think, that was really helpful to build the industry.